Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker.
A little bit of a unique home run on that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
Fans, don't forget, you can follow all things baseball with MLB at Bat, the #1 app for live baseball. Stay connected to every pitch with highlights, replay reviews, scores, live radio broadcasts, and more. Get the At Bat app for your smartphone or tablet. Visit MLB.com for details.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cole Calhoun will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Peralta on second. Walker on at first with nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground. And he throws it away. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Now
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Bases full now following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Popped him up. Morgan ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Into the box, Carson Kelly, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here it is.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. The 0-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Leading off the inning, Jim Smith, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. So now to the plate, Johnny Bench. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Again, another foul ball.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
the left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a first pitch screwball is high. 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte. And a full count now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Another full count pitch on its way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
The third baseman, number 5.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Eduardo Escobar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0, and it's fouled away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Barehanded at his knees. He's out. So a runner in scoring. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Marte at second with 2 down. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 2-2 one more time.
I got 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds,
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a single in his first try. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. And now a pitch on the way. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 once more. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready with another 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Stays alive, still 0-2. The pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps Adam Dunn. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Oh, one's the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run. So it's a solo shot for Adam Dunn. As the Reds are off the schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In is Joey Votto now, as he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. A flip to Bumgarner covering as he hustles over to record the out.
The batter, number 8.
So coming to the plate, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Morgan.
Big swing, but he just Gets a piece of it. Strike one. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. In now, Christian Walker. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He's set. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Ready once again, Nick Ahmed. He flew out in his last at-bat. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And a screwball misses here, and we're even at 1-1. Now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Barry Larkin. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The windup and the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they'll make sure this stays foul down the line, and that becomes the first out of the inning.
Number 24. Yeah.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Lined into right, a base hit.
Boy, Giro, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Trevor Bauer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Trevor Bauer.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. From the stretch, Griffey Jr. leads off first with one away. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
From the stretch, in there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Madison Bumgarner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Up next for Arizona, Carson Kelly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First delivery to him on the way. Starling Marte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. But no chance to recover. Marte is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground over to first. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He pulls into 3rd safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have it.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's just 1 for 6. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Swinging a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. Gone! Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Lee Smith comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. In now, Cole Calhoun, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. In now for the Reds, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's a 7-2 game now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19.
Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ahmed.
First pitch of the at-bat.